formal. There's no formal introduction or whatsoever. So, people are just getting on. They're seeing us live right now. So, for those that are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, this is the Fresh Delivery Show. We are in season 4. We are just live, just kind of hanging out and just promoting our next episode that's coming up this Thursday. You can catch us live, but our episode is going to be for the week of Valentine's Day. So,
yeah,
I am the Shaolin Fantastic.
I'm Tasha.
How you doing? It's the Grand Boobas.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you a random question.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
So Tasha, you're you're in the movie industry. Are you a big film fanatic yourself?
Yes, I am. I love film.
Right. So here's a question. All films? Is there anything specific?
No, I like everything from documentaries to history to foreign films to comedy to I just like it all. Like I even like old films. The style, what happened from then to now, the stories that are told. Some are so classic, some are underrated. I just love it. I love it.
So for the listeners out there, I just asked Tasha. So Tasha has a background in film and what kind of movies she's like. All right, so here's a question for you, Tasha. Since we're just going live, just doing like a small little 15-20 minute chit chat and just kind of promoting our Valentine's Day episode that's coming up. So the question is, name your 3 favorite Mafia movies.
Scarface?
No, that's not Mafia though.
Yeah, it is.
Not Mafia.
Scarface is not Mafia.
Yeah, it is.
How's it Mafia? Mafia is like Italian.
Scarface, he wasn't Italian?
He was Cuban.
No, he was Cuban.
Oh.
He was a refugee. He was part of a drug cartel, but that's not Mafia.
Well, I still think that's Mafia. Okay, so The Godfather?
Which one?
We're gonna argue about that one?
Which one? Which episode? Which 1, 2, or 3?
The original.
Number 1.
Yes.
With Marlon Brando.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that when he did his character, when he did a screen test, he shoved cotton balls in his movie, so he had that puffy face and he had to talk like this.
Yes. yes, that's a classic. Let me see what other Mafia movie. And although I love movies, I don't watch a whole lot of Mafia, but I do like action flicks. But I do like Godfather. Scarface, you won't let me keep that one because I guess it wasn't Mafia. It was Drug Cartel, whatever. Mm-hmm. Is Goodfellas a movie or is that just the series?
No, it's a movie.
I like Goodfella. And really? That's what we're doing?
My bad. My bad. You already know who it is.
Go to Grand Booba. What's another one? I'm trying to think of another one.
All right, should I just go ahead?
Our classics.
Should I just go ahead and give you my 3?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, so my 3 are Godfather 2.
This one.
Goodfellas.
2.
Donnie Brasco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Shao?
Mafia. Let's go Godfather 2. Let's say I'd have to go Donnie Brasco. And then I have to go Goodfellas.
Okay, I just couldn't think of my third, but we're
same
all
as mine.
Yeah. Okay, so since we're talking about drug cartel,
okay,
and I brought it up, let's go with so start with you. What are your favorite drug cartel films?
Grand Booba, you go first. I can't even think of that.
All right, I gotta go Scarface 1. Can it also be TV show?
No, it's gotta be movie.
Oh, man. Okay, all right. So, okay, hold on. Scarface
1.
I had one, but it's on the tip of my tongue. All
right, we'll come back.
Yeah,
Think about
come back. Yeah.
Come back.
Revisit me.
Shao, you go.
I don't even know if I can name 3 unless like I see a list.
I know.
Scarface always had to be number 1.
Yeah.
Dang, like Cartel. I mean,
Okay.
I need a list. Hold on, let me Google it. I need to see.
I got Scarface. I got the one that Denzel was in that he played Frank.
Oh my
that
God!
Was dope.
Man on Fire.
No,
American Gangster.
Not Man on Fire. Yeah.
But American Gangster, in a way, was a mafia-related movie because his character was actually tied to Nicky Barnes.
Okay, so he covers my Mafia because I was thinking of that, but then you said Drug Cartel, but he was also drugs. So can he cover both my Drug Cartel and my Mafia? That is a dope movie.
All right, to be honest with you, he's probably more Drug Cartel.
Okay, then that's my second. And my third, can it be a documentary?
Motion picture.
Nah. What was the guy that used to fly the planes to? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Blow.
That's a good one.
Blow. I got my 3, but go ahead, Booba.
Yeah, that was actually my 3. I was gonna say Man on Fire, Blow, and Scarface.
So mine's what did I say? Scarface, the American Gangster, and Flow. What's yours, Show?
All right, I got my 3. No in particular order. You ready to go?
Ready.
Scarface, Sicario, de Soldado. Strong movie. And the last one, it's kind of like I'm stuck on it, but I'm gonna go Blow.
All right.
I have an honorable mention. La Colombiana.
Who?
La Colombiana, Zoe Saldana.
Yes, that was good. Oh, that was good. That's a nice honorable mention. And she's bad. She's bad in the movie.
Yes.
I love, since we're talking about women now, it's a great transition. I really love the woman heroine, like the bad the bad butt chick that just she's holding her own against the men. I just love to see that. I love to see strong women, but there's still a feminine side to her, like how she's still loved.
True.
Wanted to be loved. You know what I mean? But her lifestyle and how she grew up and her vendetta, to honor her parents, to basically take, cover what happened with them. You know what I'm saying? But it's a love story as well. And I love that. I love the twists and turns about movies. It can be the same thing with American Gangster. There was a love story.
Was it?
Yeah, with the wife, except for what she had him put on that coat, and then he, everybody started. Yeah.
Yeah, he became possessive.
Huh?
No, I say he became possessive.
Yeah. So that's a love thing where, when love turns in, and I don't know if we're gonna say possessiveness is love, but I'm saying there was a love and maybe it went wrong somewhere. Same thing with Scarface. Your womb is polluted.
Nah.
Elvira. She be back.
She another cuerno. She'll be back in the morning. She'll love me again in the morning.
Ain't that right, Frank?
Hey, you know what a hossa is? It's a pig.
A pig that don't fly straight. All right, so here's a question. Top 3 comic book movie of all time.
Ooh.
Strong.
Yeah. Are we doing DC or Marvel or both?
Whatever.
Everything. Comic book.
Okay.
It's got to be something that was written in a comic book adapted to a movie.
Black Panther. Sorry. I couldn't hold it.
All right, Black Panther's 1.
Wonder Woman.
Which one? 84 or the first one?
Very first one. I like the first one. I've seen them all, but I like the first one.
The first one was strong.
Yeah, it was very strong. And Shanghai. And can I get 4? Spider-Man. Oh, Jesus. The new Spider-Man. Love it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Grand Booba.
All right, number 1, Iron Man.
Which one?
Yeah.
The first Iron Man.
I gotta give specifics.
Yeah, the first Iron Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'll grant you Black Panther.
How you gonna grant me Black Panther? It's a beautiful film.
It is a beautiful film, but it's in my top 5, and I have it right at number 4. But for the purpose of this exercise, I'll just do my top 3. So Iron Man 1, Black Panther, and then I'm gonna go with Thor Ragnarok.
Okay. What about you, Shao?
No particular order. You ready?
Ready? No particular order.
Dark Knight.
Mhm.
Dark Knight. I'm gonna go Infinity War. And I have to go OG Iron Man. I agree, because like that set off everything to set the standard of where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I just love the beauty of the 10 Rings and and Black Panther. The oh my gosh, it's
The
like
cultural aspect.
it's the beauty of how it's filmed. Like it was gorgeous to me, and then I love the accent.
Shang-Chi was a very strong movie. So was Black Panther. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't for Chadwick, I think the movie would have been great. But I think Chadwick is what really, like, I remember seeing him for the first time in Civil War. And also, that's the first time we got introduced to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I was like, dude, these are strong actors. Like, they're good. And the thing, rest in peace to Chadwick. Chadwick used to...
Absolutely. Rest in peace.
I used to see him in DC a lot when he went to Howard, because he would come out to B-Boy events. And, like, shout out to B-Boy Ghost and the Cloak and Dagger crew. But, yeah, he used to hang out with the homie B-Boy Ghost, and he would go to these B-Boy jams and all that kind of stuff. It was really cool.
That's cool. Cool. Rest in peace. Such a beautiful body of work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Such a beautiful body of work.
Mm-hmm.
And I, as an actress, and it doesn't matter on what level for me. Like, when you're coming in acting, people, of course, I want to make it. But for me, it's as long as I can do it and leave this legacy of a great body of work that lives on past me, that I'm a part of some incredible story, that it's going to help someone, it's going to make them laugh, it's going to make them cry, like it's going to touch all their senses. I'm excited about it. If it gets awards, that's great, absolutely wonderful. But if it doesn't, for me, it's just part of my legacy. I want to leave a great body of work that my children, my grandchildren, their children will be like, that's your great grandmother Tasha, and she did these things, and they're able to see these great bodies of work that I was involved in. And that's what acting is for me. It's the love. It's the love of the art. It's the love of the craft.
So true.
I respect that.
Thank you.
All right. Next question is, if you could see any 3 music artists or group, dead or alive, and what year, who would they be?
We have to give a year?
Of when their peak, when you want to see them in concert.
Oh, okay. Well, I've gone first the last few times, so I'll let someone else go.
I mean, I'll go. Michael Jackson, 89. I feel like that's right after Bad. No, not Bad. Thriller. So he's still kind of Jerry Curl Michael Jackson. So like he's good, but I feel like that's when he was at his peak.
89, right after Thriller.
89 was right after Bad.
After Bad, you said?
So he's like at his peak. Or if anything, 88.
I still love Off the Wall. Oh my God. That's an incredible. I love his Off the Wall album. I wanna rock with you all night. Hey, dance you into the what? Y'all better play that for Valentine's Day. Lady, get your red lips on. Get your red lips on.
All right. So that one, go Michael Jackson. I would probably go James Brown. No. I love James Brown. Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock.
You stole mine.
The third one. Dang, this is so hard, but I'm just a sucker. Alicia Keys, man. Like I like to see her in concert now. Like I love her. I love her music. Um, her music's so strong. Have you heard her album that just came out like last month and a half? It's a double CD.
No, I haven't. Is it
It's
good?
a first R&B double CD, and the cool thing about it is all the songs on one album, and then the second CD, it's the raw version of her where she kind of freestyles it a little bit on her own.
Oh my God!
There's one song on there, "Love When You Call My Name."
Mm.
Oh my God, I love that song. It makes you want to make love and just experience the heavens of the Dominican Republic. Like I don't know, I'm just saying, but like, yeah, I'm a little lost in that.
Wow.
But that song is fire. You just got to hear the song and the words, and I respect artists that play their own music and also they write too. My honorable mention, honestly, I'll tell you straight up, freaking Silk Sonic, dude. Like I'm a fanboy. When I hear that song, I'm like, dang, like you guys are fire. And I'm not gonna lie, why would I want to go to a concert with a bunch of dudes? I'd rather be around a bunch of women having a great time and vibing, and you got your friends, I have my friends, we could be friends.
Okay.
Okay.
What about y'all?
The Grand.
All right, I'll go ahead. I'll go.
I'm still thinking.
Right, let's go back to 69. Like you said, Shao, Jimi Hendrix. Then I want to travel to 88 to go see MJ. And then I want to go back into the early 60s and see James Brown.
Good list.
Oh, and then honorable mention Marvin Gaye.
Oh yeah, he was a bad. He was.
Wait. Speaking of Marvin Gaye, real quick, I know we got to go over your list. Marvin Gaye, who's a better overall performer and singer and everything? Marvin Gaye or Al Green?
Seriously?
I would say Marvin Gaye.
I think Marvin Gaye was a better singer. Al Green had bigger hits. He had more hits.
It's a tough call.
That's like comparing Usher and Justin Timberlake.
I would say this right now. You are onto something, Lynn, because if Marvin Gaye and Al Green were alive and did a versus, I think it would be a beautiful matchup because it would be hit for hit.
But I think Al Green would probably win in the long run, just because of the hits.
I'm not even going to try to call that.
All right, so here I'll give you one more example. Then we got to go through Tasha stuff. It's like comparing Whitney Houston at her prime and Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey hits for hits. She has a bigger catalog because obviously she's alive longer.
Right.
Whitney dominated her era, hands down. No one could top that. But also at the same time, Mariah has a bigger range of voice.
That's true.
So it's almost like originality versus catalog. It's almost like comparing Nas and Jay-Z.
To an extent. Okay.
All right, go ahead, Tosh. Who's your artist?
Because I went to this concert already and I would do it all over again. And I don't remember the year, but I would go see Prince and Purple Rain, my very first concert. Would do it again, hands down. What year was that, Shalon? Because I know you looked it up.
For Prince?
Purple Rain.
86? No.
86? No, it wasn't 86. It had to be 84? 85?
84 was the year the movie came out.
Yeah, because I was not. Yeah, 84. And then, look, I'm just going to rep my hometown because they're bad musicians. And we're talking about musicianship. We were speaking about that earlier. My boys, Mint Condition.
Purple Rain. Purple Rain 84.
Man, you cannot tell. I grew up with them. So I went to high school with them.
Hey.
Jeff and Stokely and Carrie. Jeff and I graduated from the same class, and he's the one who plays the saxophone, keyboard, and wrote Pretty Brown Eyes. Stokely is a little older than me, and Stokely he was a bad drummer when we were in high school. I went to a school that was very musically inclined. I went to St. Paul Central High School, and like Mint Condition came out of there. Amelia Earhart went to St. Paul Central. Charles Schwartz from the Peanuts. Like, there's a lot of history. My school is over 100 years old. Like, Central was like the place to be. We had recording studios, black box theater. We were just a very times school, and not only just musicianships and sport. We dominated sports, but we also dominated academics. So, but Mint Condition, shout out Minnesota repping. And my third, and every year, I would take every year with Mint Condition. And Stokely, I know he's doing well in his solo. Let's see, who is my third? I would go with Janet.
Hey, Rhythm Nation.
Rhythm Nation. I would go with Janet. Oh, I mean, okay, it's a toss-up because I also would go with New Edition. I don't know. I'm confused. Never mind. So those are mine. So, you guys, let's talk about it. So, Charlene had already mentioned earlier that we're prepping for our Valentine's show, and we're really excited about it. We want to see you guys out and about. So we just want to spend some time just talking about random things, music, things that may not hit on Valentine's Day. I don't know, unless you're living in a war zone with your love life. But we're going to cover that. We're going to cover loving. We're going to cover all those things. So watch us. We're looking really excited. So we're going to record on Thursday. It's going to be out when?
Thursday, let's say 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, and then the recording will be out right before Valentine's Day. So, for the listeners out there, that you'll have an opportunity to kind of hear our new topics that we're talking about, life after 30. That's the main theme of our season, but also get some little tips on Valentine's and our opinions on those things. And I think we've been doing really well. Fortunate that this is season 4, that our anniversary date is actually Valentine's Day. So the topics that we bring up, have been really strong. It's fortunate that we had strong casts in the past, and we just get better and better every year. And this season, we've done phenomenally well in our first episode, and just think we just got to keep the momentum going. I just throw it out there. We had 125 viewers when we went live, and we didn't even promote it. So that's like,
yay, thank you. Sending y'all love. Happy Valentine's Day. And if you don't have somebody in your life, that's all right, because you got you. Keep on loving on yourself. Keep on loving on yourself. Date yourself, honey.
Take yourself out on a date.
There you go.
Listen, even if you don't take yourself out on a date, hang out with your homies. Like, hang out with your friends, your guy friends, your girlfriends. Just like, hey, let's hang out with a group. Let's all go to dinner.
That's a good idea. Or if you're a parent like me, and some of us are parents, we're giving ideas for those of us who are not in relationships. Hang out, do a Valentine's Day with your kids. I buy my kids usually a Valentine's Day gift. We do a little chocolate, maybe play some board games, put pieces of candies. Whoever wins gets a handful of kisses, and then mommies smother them with kisses. But, make Valentine cookies, but find things that keep you engaged with yourself. And continue to be gentle with yourself. Continue to be compassionate with yourself.
For me personally, I think going back to English literature and really looking at like writing like a haiku or like some type of like a letter, and really just tell a person how much you appreciate them, and that you want to make sure that you feel love from not just from yourself, but from the energy and the vibes of everyone else in the world right now. We just have so much negativity, and Valentine's Day, like I said this in previous episodes, that I personally don't believe in these national holidays, but I feel like, if that's all you got, then make the best of what you got. It's better than not doing anything at all. But however, I do feel with Valentine's Day, don't make it so cliche, just really just focus on the genuine stuff,
I love that, sending love back into the world. That what great energy. What greater can you do besides loving on yourself and others, but also sending love out into the world for people you don't even know. I love that. Great. Cool.
I also want to give out flowers to anybody out there that feels lonely, during this time of year. I'm giving y'all flowers. I'm giving Shaolin flowers. I'm giving Tasha flowers. I'm giving Kelsey flowers.
Hey, Hey, we're not recording an episode yet, brother. We still on just a live feed. We just
I'm giving everybody flowers. Everybody getting flowers.
Love it.
Roses.
Thank you.
Roses.
Thank you.
All
And
right.
Kelsey's not here with us, just doing the live. So we're sending out love to our Kelsey, our Kelso. So
yeah.
let's not forget he's our family. You know, we're a new family. And thank you all for all of us being able to be together and create this wonderful platform with you.
So also to throw this out there for the listeners, you know, I appreciate, you know, we have a few people on here on our live feed, just us just chit chatting and just promoting some of the stuff for the upcoming episode. But however, I just want to say that if there's something specific you want us to talk about, or even if you're just interested in wanting to be a guest on the show, feel free to reach out to us. You can follow us on our Instagram at The Fresh Delivery Show. Make sure you're following us on YouTube because a lot of our stuff is going to go live now, and also you get to watch previous episodes. But remember, we are still a podcast, so a lot of our stuff is on, or it's all of it's going to be on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and our main sponsor, Anchor. So if you don't have the Anchor app, download the Anchor app. The Anchor app will allow you to go to any of the streaming sites to access our podcast RSS feed. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I just want to thank the people out there just following us on our live. We truly appreciate you. At some point, we are going to be making some little giveaway stuff on our episodes, and if you're able to catch these Easter eggs, we'll send you a gift. We've done like fantasy football and March Madness. We send out gift cards and stuff like that. It worked out. But nice. At the same time, you know what? Just hit us up. Hit us up on our Instagram. Hit us up on our Facebook. Hit us up on, you know, our YouTube page. Make sure you like us, heart us, subscribe to us. We definitely appreciate you, and looking forward to having more of these deep and meaningful conversations of life after 30. So we're out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.